This is a 75-year-old institute which was established in the year 1949, making it the oldest management institute in India. It was established in the city of Jamshedpur in the state of Jharkhand. Of course, it has another branch now in Delhi NCR. Yes, I'm sure that you've guessed it by now. I am talking about XLRI, which is world renowned for its master's program in management or its PGDM program. This reputed institute is also well known for its FPM program or fellow program in management, which is a doctoral research program very similar to a PhD. However, there are some differences as well between an FPM and a PhD. If you want to know exactly how this doctoral research program is similar to or different to a PhD program, then you can watch our earlier video dedicated to this topic, sharing the link of the same in the I above. Now, XLRI, as I've said, offers an FPM program, and this video is dedicated to discussing 11 facts about this FPM program. So, in case you also want to know more about FPM by XLRI, then stay tuned with your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer, Dr. Ritika Gauba. Let us start with fact number 1. The very first fact is that FPM offered by XLRI. So XLRI FPM is of two types. First is the full-time FPM program, which is essentially a residential program. So when you're pursuing a full-time FPM by XLRI, you cannot take up any additional course or any additional job. However, if you are somebody who's a working professional and wants to also pursue a doctoral research program simultaneously, then you can opt for the second type of FPM program by XLRI, which is a part-time FPM program. The focus of today's video, however, is going to be the full-time FPM program. Of course, now that you've understood that there are two types of FPM program, fact number 2, XLRI allows students from all streams to apply to the FPM program of XLRI. XLRI, which is well known for its management education. The FPM program is a core management program. However, XLRI permits students from all streams. So whether you are a science graduate, an engineer, whether you are a scientist, or you've completed your education in humanities or commerce, you can be from any stream, but you can apply to the FPM program of XLRI. The next question in your mind must be, what kind of qualifications are required? Moving on to our fact number 3, can a 4-year graduate join this FPM program? So students who've completed their masters or students who have done their 4 years of graduation, BTech, BE, you are also allowed to join this program. The difference is that if you've completed your masters, you will require only 55% marks. But if you are a BTech or BE or any other 4-year graduate, then you will require at least 60% marks with at least 2 years of experience post your BTech or your BE degree. Moving on to our fact number 4. Students with professional degrees like CA, CS can also apply for this course. So if you are someone who has qualified CA, CS, ICWA with at least 55% marks, then you can apply to this prestigious program without any other additional qualifications. There is 5% relaxation which is given to SC/ST candidates. So they require only 50% marks and no other qualifications. In case you are someone who has done an integrated course, a master's and bachelor's integrated course, whether it is 4 years or 5 years, then also you can apply to this program. This is our fact number 5. Moving on to our fact number 6, which relates to the eligibility examination. Being a program which is offered by XLRI, many students assume that you require a XAT score to apply in this program, which is not true. Yes, XAT is one of the preferred scores. However, even if you've qualified UGC NET, UGC NET JRF, or you've qualified GATE, GRE, or GMAT scores, then also you can apply to the FPM program of XLRI. And yes, having an eligibility score is mandatory for all applying for the full-time FPM program. However, there are certain category of institutes which have been exempted from having any kind of eligibility score. Which are those students? We will find out in our next fact. So, moving on to our next fact, where I'm going to tell you who all are exempted from eligibility exam. So if you've completed your masters, 2 years of masters in management, whether MBA or PGDM, from any of these below mentioned institute, like we have XLRI, we have IIMs, we have the management department of IIT, and many other institutes. If you've completed your 2 years of masters in management from any of these institute with a CQPI of 6 out of 8 minimum, then you will be exempted from any eligibility exam and you can straight away fill the application and wait for your Viva call. Moving on to our next fact, which is XLRI does not charge any fee from their full-time FPM students. So yes, there is no tuition fee for the FPM full-time students. And not only this, XLRI will give you a monthly fellowship to pursue a full-time FPM. What exactly is this FPM? We will learn in our next fact. Moving on to our fact number 9, handsome monthly fellowships and perks. So all full-time scholars in the first 2 years, that is first and second year, will be getting 45,000 rupees per month as fellowship. After that, in your third and fourth year, you will be given a fellowship of 50,000 rupees per month. Apart from this, full-time scholars will also get a contingency grant of 30,000 rupees annually. If approved by your guide and your committee, then you can also get a conference presentation grant of up to 2,50,000 rupees. Not only this, for your data collection in your third and fourth year, you will also be given 50,000 rupees additional money. Isn't it really impressive? If this wasn't enough for you, let me tell you about the accommodation provided to the full-time scholars, which takes us to our fact number 10. Free accommodation or hostel accommodation is provided to all full-time scholars in the XLRI Jamshedpur campus. Moving on to our 11th, last but the most impressive and alluring reason to join this program is that FPM XLRI has got the approval of AIU, which means Association of Indian Universities recognizes the FPM program by XLRI equivalent to a PhD program of any university. If you have any more questions related to XLRI FPM program, you can ask me in the comment section below. We will meet you next week with more in-depth, well-researched information. So stay tuned with me. Thank you so much for watching my videos. This is Dr. Ritika Gauba, your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer.